So, thoughts and feelings on your last homecoming as a Bulldog?
Good. That was definitely a good game. Offensively, defensively, and special teams played really well. Last year against Northern, we did not play well on any facets, and we lost, which kind of faltered the rest of our season. So it's good to see this year how confident our team came out there, how well we are in all three facets of the game. It's what we really need looking forward into Bemidji now.
What was different for you guys this week than the last 5 weeks?
I just think we're finally starting to click. I mean, this team chemistry, we've been working for, what is this, our 7th week, I think? So 6 weeks now. So we're starting to really find out who the 2016 Bulldogs really are. I mean, we've seen it in spurts here and there, offense, defense, and special teams, but we haven't seen it all together, and I think we're finally starting to get that gel.
And describe the offensive side of this game. How do you feel that we matched up with these guys? What do you think you guys did right?
Well, a lot of things right. We were good running and passing the ball, so I think our coaches did an exceptional job with our scheme and a game plan here, and we executed it well. They were really big up front, and we have a good O-line. They had a really good D-line, so it was a good battle, but our O-line definitely got it done there throughout the full game, so I'm proud to be behind those guys.
You mentioned what was different with our team compared to the game last year. What do you think was different with their team compared to last year?
I just think the energy that we had. The guys came out ready to play. It was homecoming. We knew we lost against these guys last year. We might not have respected them completely, but we respected all of our opponents. Came out there and we played phenomenal today. So I think the energy we had coming out of the locker room or the field house, the start of the game and coming out at half, a lot of energy on our sidelines and throughout our whole stadium.
Can you just kind of talk about what you and Richie got going as far as chemistry? I mean, he had another huge day. He's usually on the other end of those long 40-yard bombs.
Yeah, Richie's a phenomenal player. Anytime I can get the ball up to him is good. So never have doubt in him. He had, I think he had a drop and a fumble, but that doesn't mean anything. I kept going right back to Richie. So he's a guy that's been there for me for 3 years now. We've had a lot of reps in season and out of season, in the summer and whatever it is. It's just repetition, team chemistry. So I think me and Richie got a good thing going. We got to keep working at it and have a big week come next week against Bemidji.
Anything that you guys are going to have to do different on the offensive side to get that big?
Yeah, we'll get there. Bemidji's a different team. They'll throw some different stuff at us, so we'll let the coaches get the game plan in place, and then we'll come ready for another hard week of practice and get ready to execute.
All right, so describe the game from the defensive side. How do you feel you guys matched up with Northern State, and what did you do right?
I think we just wanted to play fast and physical and really get after them after last year's loss.
And what was different for you guys this week than in the previous 5 weeks?
I think we just played with a lot of confidence and just kind of balled out.
What were your expectations going into the game, and how did it kind of compare to the outcome of the game?
What was that, sorry?
What were your expectations going into the game, and how did it kind of compare to the outcome of the game?
I think our expectations match exactly how we played. I mean, we gave up 19 points, and we always want to shut an opponent out, but I think we played well to our expectations.
And how important was this win and the team's confidence compared to the game that you played against them last year?
Yeah, I think it was a big confidence boost. Get the train rolling for the rest of the weeks we have left going into maybe playoffs and stuff like that. The back half of the Northern Division.
And next week is a big game for you guys. How are you going to carry over the way you guys played today into the game against Bemidji State?
We just got to play Bulldog football.
Can you just kind of talk about how you guys got to the quarterback there in the first half? You only had 36 passing yards.
Yep. The D-line did a great job, again, pressure to the quarterback, and all the DBs did a good job of covering up the receivers and all that.
Overall thoughts on the game? How does it feel to come out and get the win on homecoming?
Very good. Maybe our most complete game that we played all year. Special teams defense was as well as we played all year against a good offensive team, and offensively, you know, Drew Bauer and his guys outside, Darren Walker and our offensive line, those guys continue to make a lot of plays and play well.
And today we saw 5 touchdowns from 5 different players. What do you think works so well to give so many players those key scoring opportunities?
Well, we're talented in a lot of different spots. So between Nate Ritchie and Jason Baltz and Darren Walker, Nolan Folkert on the goal line. So those are our guys got to get the ball too. So that is part of the reason we're effective right now offensively is Drew can get the ball to a lot of playmakers.
How important has it been to gain those big leads in the last couple of games? Not only building confidence, but in, sorry. in going into the second and third string players, giving them some time?
Yeah, it's very important. You know, we have an opportunity to get some young guys. You know, a guy like Ben Everhart, who hasn't really taken many snaps for us, that's invaluable time. And we had a couple of seniors tonight. You know, Matt Canton, Cameron Heen, those guys who are good offensive linemen. They're playing behind some good guys right now. As seniors, to have an opportunity to play on homecoming was a great thing.
And next week is a really big game for you guys. What are you gonna make, or what are you gonna do to adjust to playing Bemidji State? What are you gonna carry into that game that you guys did this
Yep.
game?
We're going to enjoy this game first, enjoy this night. Tomorrow we'll start prepping for Bemidji, but a lot of respect for that football program. I know they're playing well right now, but we'll enjoy this win right now, and you know, we're satisfied with the way our guys are playing right now, and got to make sure we get out of this one healthy and heading into next week.
You said that today's game was kind of the first complete game that you guys have played, but you had 5 wins before this. What do you think was the difference between the last 5 wins and today's game?
Well, I think our energy and you know, in complete games, when your offense scores a touchdown, your defense needs to come out and make a play, and our defense did that today. Our special teams played well today. We had 2-point conversions. Our punt team played well. Our kickoff coverage team played well. So, you know, you have to be able to build off momentum of another unit. We were able to do that today.
You talk about just how big the Bauer to Richie hookup is going into next week.
They have a lot of confidence in one another right now. You know, Drew's confident if he puts the ball in the air to one of our wideouts right now, those guys are going to go get it. We thought we had some mismatches in the secondary with our receivers, and Drew was able to take advantage of that. Nate Ritchie made one of the best catches I've seen. He's playing at a high level for us.
Is it pretty refreshing to go out there 2 weeks in a row, get a nice big win by a lot, and not have to worry about if the late game heroics are going to have to come in and pull out a win again?
Yeah, it is, and you know, I didn't expect this game to go this way, to be honest with you. You know, Northern State's a quality football team. They're a team that's well coached. They play into the fourth quarter, and they've shown that all season. So it was a good win for us, and you know, probably the most important part of that game was early in the third quarter for us to continue to play well defensively, continue to move the ball offensively, and really take Northern out of the game.
You see this, you guys kind of let off on the pedal there, second half a little bit?
Maybe a little bit. You know, I think that's probably one of the toughest things to do in the game of football is when you have a lopsided first half is to stay on the gas. So certainly one of the things we talked about in the locker room at halftime was make sure we continue to play our brand of football. But when you move the ball well offensively and you make stops defensively in the first half, we can't make a lot of adjustments because things work. So generally the team that was getting beat is going to make some adjustments, and it'll take a little bit of time into the third and fourth for us to counter some of that.